Once upon a time in the vast lands of Aotearoa, there lived a legendary group of people known as the Maori. They were descendants of Polynesian explorers who had sailed across the great expanse of the Pacific Ocean to find their new home. The Maori arrived in New Zealand around 1,000 years ago and eventually formed a rich and vibrant culture that would be revered for generations to come. The Maori were a deeply spiritual people with a strong connection to the natural world around them. They believed in many gods and goddesses, and their stories were passed down through the oral tradition of storytelling. These tales spoke of the creation of the world, the gods' adventures, and the importance of respect for nature and their ancestors. The Maori revered their elders known as Kaumatua, who possessed great wisdom. They were the keepers of ancestral knowledge and were respected for their guidance and teachings. It was through the Kaumatua that the Maori learned the ancient customs and traditions that shaped their way of life. One of the most iconic aspects of Maori culture is their distinct art form called wakairo, which translates to carving. Maori carvings were intricately designed and often featured representations of their gods, ancestors, and mythical creatures. These carvings adorned meeting houses, canoes, and even weapons illustrating the stories and values that were important to the Maori people. Another significant aspect of Maori culture was their traditional dance known as the haka. But the Maori were not immune to conflict. Different tribes known as iwi would occasionally engage in battles over land and resources. These conflicts, known as wars of conquest, shaped the territorial boundaries and alliances among the tribes. However, the Maori also valued diplomacy, and peaceful resolutions were often sought through careful negotiation. Despite the challenges they faced, the Maori managed to preserve their rich cultural heritage. Today they continue to honor their ancestors, practice traditional customs, and share their stories with the world. Maori language known as te reo. Maori is widely spoken, and schools teach Maori history and culture to ensure that future generations keep their legacy alive. The Maori are a testament to the strength, resilience, and deep connection to their land and ancestors. Their culture and traditions have captivated the world, making them a legendary people whose legacy will continue to inspire and shape the future of Aotearoa and beyond.